Started? Okay, so working on underhooks today. We get into underhooks and inside trips and use these ties to set up our other stuff like our leg attacks and our throws. So the first thing I want you guys to do is just play with different ways to get into the wrist, get into the underhook. So I might go here, turn the wrist down, boom, into my hook. Okay, I'm gonna capture that. So he goes to my wrist, up, down, into the hook, and I'm trying to create a shelf with this hook as soon as I get it. Okay, maybe I come off a leg attack here, boom. Okay, he pulls me up there, I might go, he pulled me up with his underhook, but I might come here, boom, into a hook, rotate. One of the things that I really want to focus on, if I feel him overhooking me, I'm gonna get out of that position. So let's say I shoot a hook, he starts overhooking, I'm gonna slide my hand out and start circling that way. And I'm coming to the top of the shoulder, okay? I can come back here, I can swallow his head, okay? I can come back high crotch, come back throw by. Okay, so you guys just play with getting into the hook off of the wrist, maybe off of a 1-2 punch, okay? Shelf, and first attack is gonna go throw by. Okay, make sure we're gonna do the cartwheel and replace, and you're gonna lift with your elbow, come all the way behind the guy. Okay, work, one-on-one. Just drill these guys working, I'll step in, give them some feedback, and we'll do some more. Good. So really when you get it, spar it more. Like my elbow should go high right away. If I come in here like this, he starts bringing his elbow down, then I'm gonna rotate right there right away. So less being a dummy, more spar. Go, go, go. Alex, I don't know why your arm is straight. And every time somebody puts an underhook on you, you need to get realistic feel. Here, I'm not gonna have my arm straight. I'm not gonna put my arm on his back. I might bury my head, but my elbow's gonna come down and wrestle. That's good. Yeah, it's okay. When you get a hook and you feel their hips go back, I get a hook right here and I feel his hips go back right away. So take him underneath right now. Otherwise, you don't hold it. I want you to score right away. So I'm gonna come in, hook, boom. As soon as I feel you come down, I'm gonna move this way. If I don't feel you come down, I'm immediately exploding through you. And I wanna get that power through my hip and over. Okay, go. So you give more realistic feel too when he goes hook. Don't just run from it and leave your arm straight. You're gonna come to an overhook. Hit it again. Good. We want to make sure that every time that we're using a setup to get into that hook. Wrestle with me, okay? So whether I punch and I step, I'm making sure I step in with that same side leg, okay? I'm not going to step in like this. So whether I came off of the 1-2 punch, whether I came off of the wrist tie, and I'm rolling his wrist down into my hook. So keep your elbow high. If you come in like this, he should crank, right? And I could go right into like a Uchimata. Okay, so come in and underhook me, boom, right there. As I feel him come in, okay. He comes underhook on me, boom, he starts jacking me up. I'm already gonna turn. I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna wizard kick basically. I can throw him right there, okay. Play with it again. I'm trying to really get his feet off the mat and I can hop into him until he falls. And you're throwing the wizard. Do it again. Good. Okay, I don't want to land right on top of his hips. I want to land, he plants and then I land on the other side. Do it again. As soon as he throws it in, you start turning. Not bad. Again. Alex, really stand up with the underhook, come in with your hip. And Jed, you're gonna grip and turn. Turn right now. Yeah. Where that momentum, Alex, come out. That momentum, when he goes hook on me, I'm here, keep driving in me. And I gotta step and replace. And I get more momentum out of it. Okay? So as I let him, oh, he starts to overwhelm me here, I'm on a step, I'm gonna turn my back. Oh, do it. Okay, kind of kicked out instead of really getting your center of gravity underneath him. Right, so Alex, stand here. So as he's here, just stand square upright. I need to get my body so I'm here, I'm underneath him. And now I can throw him over my hip. So don't just kick it out. Really, as he pushes in, I hold my ground, I can come back to him. I come back to him. I really throw it. Overhook and pull with the inside arm. Still doing this and not doing this, elevating and throwing at the same time. Do what I'm saying. Elevate and throw. Elevate and better. Better. Okay, I feel, so we wanted these natural reactions. As I go hook, boom, and I feel his hips go back, especially if he clamps like this, which is what he should do, and his hips go back, boom, I'm gonna swallow the head. Okay? Feet this side, go this side, I'm trying to grab my elbow. Maybe I go dresser dump right there. As I grab my elbow. Okay, but immediately when I feel his recovery, his retreat position, take it from him. Do that again in a swivel front headlock. Alex, you're gonna bury your head in the chest. Good, go. Good. I might come off to the angle more, right? So as I feel him, you went righty, as you feel him start to bury his head, I'm coming to this angle here more. This way, I'm gonna get over here. My cow catcher. See how we were working before, we can just backpedal him backwards if we need to. You know, so if I get into this hook, and he buries his head in my chest, I'm gonna rotate to this side, okay? Down to the mat, okay? I come back over the top. Wrestle, wrestle, wrestle. Okay, one more time. Do it. Rotate to the right. Good. Okay, we'll come back and do some more here in a minute. That's not strange. It's not strange. Okay, hey, we're moving on with the overhook or underhook. Excuse me. Now I want to do something on the opposite side. So for me, if I have a series of skills on one side. So if I get to this side, I know what I'm going to do. There's a different set of skills on the other side. Okay. And before I forget to mention this, especially for you lefties, this stuff right here, this underhook throw by, where he shoots a right-handed single leg, just like shoot a drive single, boom, and I block him here. Keep coming up, keep coming up. And I throw him right to a throw by. That's money for lefties. Like those Penn State guys, when they're come out where they're like go righty for me and they're matching leads, you know. This is super easy for lefties because we're usually matching leads. So I'm gonna match lead with his hand, okay? And as he changes levels, don't shoot yet, just change levels, okay? Over and over, just slowly change level. You know, I'm matching leads. I'm not even really worried about him, stopping him with my head right now, okay? Because I trust my down block so much. I'm going to shot again. I'm going to take a shot. Boom, right here. My hand's there. My hand's there, and it's always going to come up either to an underhook single leg or to shot again. My hand's there, up into a throw by, okay? Or maybe even to a control tie. So I really like that for lefties. If I hit an underhook with my right side, now I'm thinking about, you know, I got high crotch here, also got a front headlock, but this is really where I want to set up my inside trip. Okay, I need you to wrestle with me a little bit more. Don't be such a dummy. Grab my arms. Okay, get your head up. Okay, so I go hook here on this side. Maybe I'm rotating him here. Okay, you already stopped again. There you go. Okay, maybe I'm rotating him here. I'm trying to rotate to get to this side. As I rotate him here and he's squaring with me, okay, I can take his head and move his head to this side and come in for my inside trip. Okay, when we trip, I want to control underhook and then I want to go to the overhook side. So I'm going to pull him to I'm perpendicular. Okay, I'm moving this guy maybe I threaten this side and he squares up to me, but I'm gonna stop and hold my ground here perpendicular. Then I'm gonna attack the overhook and the foot at the same time. Again, we're gonna step and replace, but we can't go backwards. We need to keep our chest over our knee as I draw this little circle with my inside trip leg. I'm just gonna draw a circle with my toe and come down to my knee. I wanna get my head to that far side so I secure the takedown. It's almost as if I was gonna do a single leg. Let me see you do it. Good, again. Set up the hook, same way, you go off the wrist, you go off the leg, you go 1-2 punch, but use the setup to get into it. Right here. Just keep your head down a little. You gotta wrestle with no muscle. Okay, again. Good. Good. Great job, again. Notice he's trying to move this way, and he's actually looking to pull Alex around so Alex squares to his right leg, and that's his trip leg. Then he's in. You gotta make sure your feet stay close enough together where you have the step. Right? If my feet are far apart, I can't trip. So I'll pull him and attack it. Do it again. Okay, you moved his head, which is fine. Circle this way and let it come to you. Circle this way and let it come to you. And then you can attack the top shoulder. Circle like you're gonna put head in motion, like you're gonna hit a high crotch. Like you're taking the pressure off of the hook. Here, sir. Rotate right there. And then right there. Absolutely. There's almost like a pitch. You're gonna wind up and deliver that pitch. Pull him around, bam. And get that knee down. Again. Okay, look. Not bad, not bad. Make sure we square those hips. All underhook stuff, okay? Work it. Maybe I got an underhook, okay? And I want to work to my inside trip, okay? So I start to go inside trip, and he stays up, and he stays up balanced. I'm going to stay balanced, hop on one leg, I can hop out of it. I can turn, and go the other way, okay? So you need to stay with me here. So I go to step into trip, I don't get the trip, I'm gonna turn and go the other way and elevate in Uchimata, okay? Come out, Alex. So, lock up the trip, stay standing, Alex. He steps in right there, starts balance, and now he's gonna turn and just turn direction to go the other way. Don't fall though, I wanna see a good throw out of it. So don't fall. Trip, turn. Hop, and throw. Trip, turn the other way. Good. You all right? When you do it, you want to get more of a throw out of it. Okay, so stand up, stand up, stand up. You're already back. Yeah, stand. There you go. I go inside trip right here, and I'm trying to get to the trip. Keep your balance. Like hop with me. Turn. I always make sure I'm careful to land on the outside. I just release everything and make sure my hips, so you have the body control to do that, to make sure you don't land right on top of him. If we land on top of him, we're probably gonna roll and he's gonna get the points, right? So it's important that we plant this man and then land on the other side. He hits the mat first, then we cover. Okay, you do it again real quick. So Alex, you gotta kind of try to keep your balance as he steps in. This is difficult to drill. Step, and then Jed's trying to move through him, and then he's going to turn and go the other way. Not bad. A lot of times it requires you to hop on that Uchimata, and then I'm going to take the overhook and the clamp, and I'm going to really elevate and throw at the end of it. Give me one more. Just do the Uchimata now. Okay, now do it from like an underhook, a shot, you pull him up, and Uchimata. So either way, like if I shoot, Jet's a righty, so if I take a straight shot, like a left-handed attack here, to this leg here, if he pulls me up overhook, there's his overhook Uchimata. If he catches right here, he pulls me up, there's a throw by. But you gotta use your legs throw by is not just your upper body. Okay? There's no power in it unless you use your legs. So I block him, I down block him here, shot, right here. Boom. My legs, that cartwheel motion is everything. Okay? Sometimes it's easier just to pull him up off the leg, shot, pull him up on the leg, boom, boom, and get to a single leg there. Okay? So if I'm overhook, Uchimata inside trip. If I'm underhook, underhook throw by. Okay, so play with the Uchimata from the overhook position. Alex, you shoot a straight single, lefty, pull right here, pull him up, and attack him. Yeah, one more time. Now pull him up and inside trip him. Very nice. Okay, this is great stuff. If you like it, hit the like button, subscribe. So all this underhook stuff, like, you got to practice this stuff and get a feel. If you come in to the hook and you come in with your elbow down like this, he's going to crank your arm. He's going to crank your arm. And so I got to know that. If he starts cranking, boom, maybe I drag out of that. I would rather reroute here and start pulling, okay? But I'm not going to try to throw him by from this weak position. Okay, I'm going to adjust from here. What I'd like to see you do is when you come in, that you come in right to a shelf. It's really hard for him to clamp if I make this shelf position, okay, with my elbow. Now I got a little bit more time and power and position to explode, okay? So if we did a single leg from here, I don't want you to get in a position where you're vulnerable like this, where he's can turn and whizzer and hip into me right there. You whizzer and like same Uchimata or just hip toss, like a hip. No, underhook me. Start reaching to my leg. Boom. I just would hip toss him here. Start reaching. I pop him and pull him through. So we can't do it half-assed like that. I'm gonna do this two-step single leg. I love this is like a Lincoln McRae thing where he would go into the hook. Okay, maybe I pull. I'm gonna go 1, 2 step. 1, see there. 1, my head goes in his chest. I'm grabbing the meat hook. 2, second step I lock. Okay, I can go into a head drive finish. Don't be so lazy in the drill, would you? Okay, I'm here, underhook here. I rotate. Head drive. 1, 2, I'm rotating and popping. Okay, and I pop them over my leg. It's like a high-low in football. My leg is here, turn. My leg is here, and I hit him here. So again, one of my favorite underhook attacks. I want to go rotate. 1, 2. Forehead drive. Now, notice I step and grab. This is dropping. Boom. Okay. Do it. 1, 2.